Welcome back to my channel JBR Online Classes. Please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon.
Hello students, now welcome back to my channel JBR Online Classes. Now in this video I'm going to start from sum number 31, and this is the last part of the video, that is trigonometry exercise 20. Okay, so this is the last part. So now in sum number 31, a pole of height 5 meter is fixed on the top of a tower. So suppose this is a tower and this is a ground. So a pole that is fixed on the top of a tower, and the angle of elevation of the top of the pole was observed from a point A. Suppose that is a point A, and the angle of depression of the point A of the top of the tower is 45 degree. So first you have to draw the angle of elevation, and which is the top of the pole. So here the angle of elevation, that is top of the pole, that equal to 60 degree. The angle of elevation equal to 60 degree. And if we draw the angle of depression, so here the angle of depression from the top of the tower to the point A, and that equal to 45 degree. So here the angle of depression is 45 degree, and here the angle of elevation, that equal to 60 degree. That is the pole and that is the tower. So here PQ is the pole and QR is the tower. Now this one is the alternative angle of this one, so write down here 45 degree also. Now let the height of the tower equal to h. So now we have to find the height of the tower. That means we have to find out the value of h. So here first from that triangle QRA, so from triangle QRA, here QR by RA, height by base, that equal to tan 45 degree, that equal to 1. Now as QR equal to h, so h equal to RA, that means base equal to also h. So here RA equal to h. Now next one, from triangle PRA, so from triangle PRA, PR by RA, that equal to tan 60 degree. Now tan 60 degree equal to root 3. So as PR means PQ plus QR. So PQ plus QR, that equal to RA root 3. Now here PQ equal to RA root 3. The value of RA equal to h. So h root 3, and here plus QR. So here minus QR. Now minus QR means also h. So h root 3 minus h. Now if h will be common, then root 3 minus 1. Okay. Now in the question the height of the pole is given, that is equal to 5. So here the value of PQ equal to 5. So finally you can write h equal to PQ by root 3 minus 1. That means 5 by root 3 minus 1. Okay. So here 5 by, now root 3 equal to 1.732 minus 1. That means 5 by 0.732, and that equal to 6.83 approximate. So 6.83 is the height of that tower QR. Now sum number 32. In sum number 32, a vertical pole, that is PL, and a vertical tower, that is TR, are on the same level ground, that is LR. Now from the top of the pole, so here the top of the pole, the angle of elevation of the top of the tower. So from the top of the pole, the angle of elevation, so that equal to 60 degree. And the angle of depression of the foot of the tower, so angle of depression from the foot of the tower, and that equal to 30 degree. The angle of elevation top of the pole, that equal to 60 degree. Angle of elevation from the top of the pole to the foot of the tower, that equal to 30 degree. Now this angle equal to 30 degree, so this one also 30 degree. Now find the height of the tower if the height of the pole, that means height of the pole equal to 20. So it's given. So let the height of the tower be h. So now we have to find out the value of h. Now that equal to 20, so that one also 20. So here PQ, write down here Q. So QR equal to 20, so that one equal to h minus 20. Okay, and that is LR. So now from triangle PLR, that one PLR, from that triangle PL by LR, height by base, that equal to tan 30. Now tan 30 equal to 1 by root 3. So by cross multiply, as the value of PL equal to 20, so 20 into root 3. So LR equal to 20 root 3. Okay, now as LR equal to 20 root 3, that means PQ equal to also to 20 root 3. So this one also 20 root 3. So that equal to also PQ. Now from triangle TQP, now here TQ by PQ, height by base, that equal to tan 60. Now tan 60 equal to root 3. So value of TQ, now value of TQ equal to h minus 20, as h is the height of the tower, and PQ into root 3. Now value of PQ equal to 20 root 3. So 20 root 3 into root 3, that equal to 60. So finally here h equal to 60. Now here minus 20, so minus 20 will go there. So 60 plus 20, that equal to 80. So 80 is the height of the tower, and that is the answer. So now sum number 33. Now sum number 33 is as same as the previous. So I hope you can solve this one. So here sum number 34. In sum number 34, that is the adjoining figure. Now in this figure here AB is the vertical tower, and AB is the vertical tower on the ground level, increases by 10 meter. Okay, the shadow of the AB increases by 10 meter. So that is the shadow, first one. BC is the first position of the shadow, and that is DB is the increased shadow, that equal to increase by 10 meter. And here the altitude of the sun, that means the angle of elevation, which is changed from 45 degree to 30 degree. Now you have to find out the height of the tower. I hope you can solve this problem, because I have already solved this kind of problem in the previous video. So here now the next one, sum number 35. Now sum number 35. In sum number 35, an aircraft is flying at a constant height with a speed 360 km per hour. From a point on the ground, the angle of elevation of the aircraft at an instant was observed to be 45 degree. Suppose this is the first position of the aircraft, which is denoted as A, and that is the point where the angle of elevation equal to 45 degree. Now next, after 20 seconds, the angle of elevation was observed from that point equal to 30 degree. So suppose this is the second position of the aircraft. Okay, so that is the second position, that is the first position, and that is the second position where the speed equal to 360 km per hour. So now the angle of elevation will be changed, and it is changed into 30 degree. First one equal to 45 degree, second one equal to 30 degree. First one 45 degree, second one 30 degree. Now that is the height of the tower from the ground level, that is the height of the aircraft. That is the height of the aircraft from the ground level, and CD is also the height of the aircraft from the ground level. Now if AB equal to H, then CD equal to also H. Now first we have to find out the distance by the speed. So here 360 km per hour, that means after 20 seconds, the aircraft will be covered, 360 by 20 into 60 into 60, and that becomes 2 km. Okay, so here the length of AC, or the distance between AC, that equal to 2 km. So that means BD equal to also 2 km. Now we have to find out the height of the aircraft from the ground. That means we have to find out the value of H. So from first triangle ABE, from this triangle ABE, AB by BE, that equal to tan 45, that means 1. So AB means H, so H equal to BE, that means BE equal to also H. Now next one, this triangle CED. So CED, from that triangle CD, that is the height, by ED, CD by ED equal to tan 30, tan 30 equal to 1 by root 3. Okay, so here tan 30 equal to 1 by root 3. So now here CD equal to H, and ED means H plus 2. So write down here H plus 2, and that equal to 1 by root 3. So finally H plus 2 equal to root 3H. So here 2 equal to root 3 h minus h, and that equal to h root 3 minus 1. So here h equal to 2 by, now root 3 minus 1, that means 0.732. so here the final value equal to h equal to 2732 meter. Okay, so 2732 meter approximate. So not in kilometer, it's in meter. Okay, that means here is kilometer, so first convert it into meter by multiplying 1000 and you will get 2732 meter as the final answer.